Hey YouTube, God taught me. And I just wanted to tell y'all something while I was washing my face. I went to church today and I learned something beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful while I was at church. My pastor was teaching on how we can forgive people. We can let things go even if they have not asked us to do it. And it was so freeing, you guys. And he used the life of Joseph. And it was so beautiful to see how Joseph had forgiven his brothers. He had let it go. He thought he had before they even got there. Okay, so we learned about that and how he named his son Manasseh, which means I have forgiven. I have forgiven, and he was specifically thinking about his brothers of his father. By the way, I figured I would do this for you all while I was getting myself ready for tonight. I'm hanging out with my best friend for her birthday. And a lot of people will be asking me about my skincare and like my face and how I keep it so nice. And people typically think that I'm younger than I am. I'm just being real with y'all. But so I was like, let me show you what I do. So I just wash my face with water. I use CeraVe moisturizer, and a few times a week I use this. It's a exfoliator, just like 2 or 3 times a week. I use that. Other than that, I just use water. No other face cleanser. But it was nice because we learned about how Joseph had named, this is the Joseph in Genesis, not Jesus' father Joseph. He had named his son Manasseh, which meant that I have forgiven. And he was specifically thinking of his brothers, of his father's sons. But you see, when they get to Egypt, if you're looking for the story, it's in Genesis like 40 through like 45, and it starts even back in like the 30s. But when his brothers get to Egypt finally, and they see Joseph, they don't know it's Joseph, but they see him, and they say, they're coming for food or whatever, but you see that Joseph has not forgiven them because he does all this whole thing. But I think that later on he does. So it takes a series of events, but finally he actually comes to the place where he has forgiven his brothers. And it's really beautiful, and it's really encouraging for us, because we need to forgive people. And he offers that forgiveness before they even asked him for it, which I thought was really beautiful. And it turned me to, and one of the key things that Joseph says is, what you meant for evil, God meant it for my good. This was God's plan, was to use all of that for my good. And so one of the questions that they had asked in my class that I went to after church was, if you look at something that's hurt you in your past and you see it through God's sovereignty, what do you realize? What do you realize? And so I thought about that, y'all. It was a situation for the first time. I never looked at this situation like this, but I realized something that I had gone through. Actually, God meant it for my good. God is the one who used it for my good. And so, and it's a few things that I picked up from that for my good, what he was going to do. It's just hard because, 2020, hindsight is, my pimple, hindsight is 2020. You can see a lot of things when you look back. A lot of things. I think what I can start doing though in the present is remembering the past. Remembering what God has done and his promises that he will continue to do. So I'm thankful for that. Looking forward to God helping me do that in the future. But I just wanted to hit y'all up about that. Let y'all know what God has taught me this week at church. Like, that we can forgive people. We can have a posture of forgiveness. We can forgive them in our hearts before they've even asked us for it. You know, and that frees us from bitterness. And it frees us to do the Lord's will. So anywho, I pray that you all get some time in the Word. I pray over what you learned at church this week. If you went to church and if you didn't, I just want to encourage you to go and to see how God would speak to you. But and also, if you get a chance, look at those verses. Joseph, I believe it starts at like verse 30. It goes all the way to 45. But if you open your Bible, Genesis, around that area, you'll find it. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And I just hope that, that you guys see what I saw, what I heard. All right. But just remember those words from Joseph. What he said to his brothers. What you all meant for evil, God meant it for my good. God used it for my good. All right, so I'm going to moisturize my lips. So I just put mascara on. I don't really do too much makeup. And I wonder if that's why. Part of why my skin kind of looks good. You know, I'm not trying to boast myself, y'all. I'm not. But I'm just like, I get that compliment a lot. And so I was like, let me show people what I do. So I just put some moisturizer on my lips. And then I'm just going to color my lips. Yeah, so I put my mascara on. I'm just going to color my lips and then put some lipstick on. And then I'll show y'all one of my tricks I do with my teeth. It helps my teeth to stay clean. And I'm not telling y'all I got white teeth because I don't. I do not. I've actually considered looking into some whitening. If y'all have recommendations on teeth whitening that's not toxic, let me know. Okay, so I got that. Oh, so before I put my lipstick on, I take a dry toothbrush. This is something my dentist taught me, to brush with a dry toothbrush. I try to go in and I brush my teeth. With a dry brush. I try to do that once a day. Alright. Now I'm just going to put some lipstick on. I think I'm going to do a color. A fun color. This, I got it from Target, y'all. PYT Beauty. I should have flipped my camera. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's PYT Beauty. It was at Target at one point. I don't know if it's still there. You know how Target is. But I do like it. The color is very vibrant. Yeah, so this is a really pretty color. I just put that brown lip on first because I was told, I think by Mary Kay, that like putting lip liner on before your lipstick and just coloring your lips with it, they had said that it creates an even palette for the lipstick to go on. So I don't know. I just be doing it because it's fun. But here's the color. Looks kind of weird with my hair bonnet on. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna brush my eyebrows. I love that CeraVe moisturizer, y'all. There's this YouTube dermatologist that I watch, Dr.V. Y'all should check her out. She's phenomenal. She specializes in skin of color. And so if you are a person of color, go on to her website, her YouTube, Dr.V, and just type in skincare or whatever. I hope these earrings work. I don't know if they're gonna work or not. Yeah, Dr.V. I'm just putting on some cute little flower dangly earrings, and the other side is gonna be a flat one. If I can find the match to it, y'all. Okay, here it is. I have been a person who matches my earrings for like 10 years. And now it's become a thing where they actually sell them like that. With like earrings that aren't like the exact same thing. Anywho, okay. So I got my earrings on. I got my little bit of makeup. I'm not doing no eyeshadow. I mean, I don't know. Should I do eyeshadow for my friend's birthday party, y'all? I don't know. I might put a little something on here. Okay. This, y'all, I've had this for a long time. This palette of makeup. My sister gave it to me like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, y'all. I'm pretty sure it's expired, but you know what I'm saying? I don't, I rarely throw makeup away, you know. I don't know, it probably ain't good, but I just don't throw it away. It takes a while for me to throw it away. But I have heard, if you are curious about when is your makeup old, on the back there's a little jar, I think, on the back of your makeup, and it has a number. It usually says 12, and it that tells you that this makeup is good for 12 months. Okay, let me see if this one has it. Yep. If y'all never seen it before, let me see. I don't know if I can get the camera to focus, but it's right there. A little jar, and it says 12. So this is very old. Very old. Don't throw shade at me, y'all. It's my eyes. They fall out. It's on me, okay? All right, that's it. I'm gonna do my hair. And I'm gonna let y'all go, because this is getting kind of long, but I'm not doing much. Sorry. Not doing much to my hair. I'm just going to probably, because I still got good definition from my twist out, I'm probably just going to pull this back and show my face. Probably just going to do this number right here. I'm going to raise the camera up so y'all can get a better view of me, because that's the worst view. But, you know, I don't got a tripod yet, y'all. Okay. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. My baby hairstyle. The thumbnail will probably be a finished product, y'all, okay? Enjoy your day. Remember, God will teach you. He's not a respecter of persons. Get in your word. Stay in prayer. And hear from God. Bye, y'all.